What's poppin'? Game to live by. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Mod. Back with another video. Today I wanted to speak on the power of positive habits. Why it's important to develop positive habits. The benefits. The power of positive habits. That's what I want to talk on. I just thought about this. This was because it's a part of my life. I try to make sure I continuously get my reps in with all of my positive habits, and I could just see a difference in my life. So I wanted to share some of the things that I do and some of the things that I've learned and seen from others, and it should be able to help you in your journey. I speak to the young men out here that's trying to find their way. It's my goal. If I could just help one person with each one of these videos, I'm doing my job. So if you ever wondered like what sets the successful people apart from the rest of the world, by and large, one of the main things is all about habits. You know, like that's one of the biggest differences when it comes to the successful and the not. Positive habits gives you the ability to like transform your life completely, change your life completely. They build, it's like the foundation, the start of success. You know, you can build upon it. You can move up from there. Once you get the habits down packed, the positive habits down packed, that's the foundation. That's your basis. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in this crazy life, working towards getting the bag, working towards getting your wealth, your health, all of that. Developing positive habits is the baseline. That's where you start. It's the foundation for success, the foundation for happiness, health, your overall well-being. Positive habits are the base, the foundation for these things. And you can just watch how it improves, watch how it increases your life, watch the benefits that come from these things. So you definitely want to stick around and watch the entire video. And before I get into it, I just want to say like, subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. My subscribers have been going up. I'm almost at my first 100 subscribers, man. Last I checked, I was at like 98 or something like that. And that's huge for me, man. I'm seeing progress. I'm positive habits, so it pays off. Firstly, one of the positive habits that I've developed and I continue to practice, I actually just did a video on this recently, is reading. Practice reading daily, even if it's for 10-15 minutes. It doesn't have to be super long, drawn out, reading a whole encyclopedia every day, but picking up a book with something that you're interested in, something that can enhance your knowledge, something that can grow your knowledge. Pick up a book, read 10, 15, 20 minutes a day and develop that habit. Practice that daily. Grabbing new books, finding new books, reading, diving in, and expanding your knowledge and increasing your value. And you'll just see how that overall benefits you. I just did a whole video on like 3 books that I feel every young man should read and every young man should have in his arsenal. Go ahead and check that video out after you finish watching this one. But get into the habit of reading. That is one positive habit that I encourage every young man to develop and to start. Another positive habit that I practice every morning before I get into my workout routine is meditating. Now, if you've never meditated before, it'll take a little time to get comfortable with, I guess, doing it the right way per se, or seeing the benefits of it, but it is something that you can practice. You can watch, they have YouTube videos with, you know, meditation music, background music, or mantras that you can say to yourself, speaking positivity into yourself. 15, 20 minutes in the morning to start your day, bro. Meditating, just, for me personally, my mind has a lot going on. It's running 1,000,000 miles an hour at any given time of the day. Even when I'm winding down and I'm going to bed, I'm laying in the bed and I still got 1,000,000 things on my mind. Or did I do this? Did I finish this? You know, even when I'm sleeping, I could still feel my mind is still going. My mind is just always going. It's just how I am. But when I start my day and I get a good 15, 20 minute session in of just meditating, sitting there calming, bro, all the chaos, all the noise that go on in my mind, it calms it. It brings you to like a still state, you know? So I would definitely encourage practicing meditation every morning, lowering your heart rate so you're not feeling as anxious. Like I said, getting a lot of those chaotic thoughts under control. Meditation has several benefits. Speaking of reading, it's another book I read. It's actually from Russell Simmons, Success, Stillness and Success, or something like that. I read it a while ago, and it was a pretty good read. He talked about different ways to meditate, talked about, you know, things that he does and how it translates into him being successful. Pick that book up, check that out. That was one of the books I read years ago when I was first getting into meditating, and I just found it interesting, and I practiced a lot of things in that book, and I developed that positive habit of meditating every morning. Like I said, don't got to be super long, man. You got 24 hours in a day, 15, 20 minutes to read, 15, 20 minutes to meditate. That's not even 1 hour out of your day going, but it's going to benefit you so much. Thirdly, a positive habit that I've been practicing for years now, years and years now. And this one is extremely vital, bro, to everyone, not even just men. Everyone should practice this habit. Everyone should practice all of these habits that I'm saying, honestly, but practice eating righteous, bro. Practice eating foods that will help replenish, that will help fuel you. Now, I'm not going to get into the vegan, vegetarian, meat, I'm not going to get into that per se, because there's so many different routes you can go with that. There's so many different ways you can go with that. Another book, I'm doing all this off the top of my head, man. This isn't scripted or anything. Another book that I read was from Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's called How to Eat to Live. I want to say Eat to Live. That was a very interesting read. He talked about things that we should be eating and things that we shouldn't be eating. Now, I can't say that I took 100% of this book as literal or as fact, but I did take a lot of it, and a lot of it did make sense. The way he broke down how much you should be eating per day, the types of foods you should be putting in your body, the effects that certain foods have on your body. It's a really good read. I think it might have been like $5 or $6. I also read that book a few years ago, took bits and pieces of it, added it to my life, and I would suggest you do that too. But develop the habit of eating clean, man. So even if you can just cut out on the fast food, cut out on the junk food, you know what I'm saying? Replace the junk food with like some fruit, you know what I'm saying? And some vegetables. Grab you some bananas, some apples, some pears, some plums, some grapes, some watermelon. Grab you these things instead of chips and cookies and Twinkies and all of those things, Replace the bad stuff with some stuff that has benefits to the body. Put the juice and the pop down. Grab you some water, man. Like, these cats out here not drinking the water, and that's really crazy. So develop the habit of eating clean, eating good. See what works for you. See what gets you going compared to other, because diets can be tricky when you're talking about dieting and things that you should be putting in your body. But what you should not be putting in your body, right? The fast foods ain't good for you. The junk foods ain't good for you. All the sugars, that ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? The artificial sugars. That the dyes, the red dyes, what's not good for you. So start by cutting that out and replacing that with things that are beneficial. Like I said, fruits and veggies, you can't really go wrong with those. Develop the habit of eating clean and watch it change your life. Just watch. Take my word for it, bro. Practice these things. Try to incorporate these things slowly. Incorporate these things in your life, and just watch how your life change. That's 3 positive habits that I'm almost guaranteeing you, bro. You're gonna see an increase in your overall life and your overall value. Another positive habit that you should be developing: working out. I'm sure you probably seen it. If you've been watching my channel, if you've been following my channel, I'm sure you probably seen this one coming. Health, bro. Eating and fitness, hand in hand. Health, hitting some cardio, you know what I'm saying? Doing some calisthenics, getting your body to look right. Get into the habit of working out. It's a positive habit that will only benefit you. Developing the habit of working out daily, it spills over into so many other areas of your life, bro. I have a video that I did with a trainer. Also, my homeboy, he's been in the fitness his entire life. Check that video out and just get a lot of game on the importance of working out, taking care of your body, how to get your body to look a certain type of way. But fitness and health, exercise, bro, I can't speak on it enough, because the benefits, they're endless. It's not just physical. It's how you will feel on the inside as well. It's not just how your physical appearance is going to look, which is a huge benefit. I suggest that every man should try and look as good as he possibly can. Get your body to look in tip-top shape, as good as it possibly can look. You know what I'm saying? Get your skin as clear as it possibly can be. Like, in every aspect, you should be striving to be the best in that area. Make as much money as you possibly can. All of these things. But fitness, bro, it's just the possibilities are endless when it comes to the things that you're going to benefit just from working out continuously, adding that into your overall life, developing that positive habit of working out 5 to 6 to 7 times a week. Even on rest days, you can be active. You can do something. You ain't gotta lift, but you can be active even on your rest days. I don't know which one of these are my most favorite positive habit that I've developed, because they all played a role into who I am as an overall person and where I've come from. I've seen the growth in so many different areas, and all of these habits have played a major role in where I am today and who I am today. Lastly, a bonus habit, right? This is something that I struggle with, but I do keep in mind, and I try to implement this habit as much as I possibly can, but get into the habit of spending quality time with your family, spending quality time with your loved ones. We get so caught up in this hamster wheel, trying to get to the bag, trying to get to the money, chasing girls, trying to get the dopest whips, trying to get the flyest clothes. And sometimes we lose sight of what is most important and what we can't get back. And that's our time and the time that we've spent with our loved ones. Get into the habit of, if you can't make it to see these people in person, see your loved ones and family and friends in person, pick up the phone, talk to them. If somebody run across your brain, somebody you've been thinking about, pick up the phone, call them. Get into the habit of keeping those relationships with your loved ones, keeping those relationships, right? Everybody got their own thing going on. Everybody is busy. Everybody, like we all trying to get to the same goal. Happiness, peace of mind, money, family, we all trying to get to the same goal. So we all got stuff going on. If you haven't heard from somebody in a while, it ain't always got something to do with you. It isn't always a you thing, like, they haven't called me in a while, so I'm not gonna call them. Like, they could just be busy with life, So get into the habit of spending time with your loved ones, because once they gone, once we gone, that's it. They're not coming back. And then you get into the state sometimes of regret. Like, man, I wish I could have just had one more, one more conversation or one more day to speak with whoever. Pull up on your loved ones, family, friends, whatever. Pull up on your loved ones, spend some time. Like I say, it don't always got to be super drawn out, but that could make somebody's day a lot of times, Seeing your mom, seeing your pops, brother, sister, cousin, close friend, whatever, that could make their day. You pulling up on them and just kicking it with them for a minute. You feel me? So get into that habit as well. Those are 5 habits that I practice that I have seen benefit me and better my life in so many different ways. And I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to add these habits. If you're a young man, add these habits, bro. Develop positive habits. Get into the habit of doing things that will increase your value, doing things that will benefit your life, not the opposite. Don't get into the habit of doing stuff that's diminishing you and holding you back and setting you back. Do things that's going to push you forward, things that's going to elevate you. That's really all I got to say on this topic. Thank y'all for that has been watching, that has been rocking with me. I appreciate all the support. If you got any other positive habits that you practice or you can think of that you would like to share, please leave a comment, man. I'll read the comments. I'll respond. I'm enjoying all the engagement that I'm getting. Leave a comment. Tell me some of the positive habits that you got. And if you know anybody that could benefit from this video, please share it with them. Send it to them, and like and subscribe and all this stuff, man. The algorithms be working when there's engagement going on. So you leaving a comment and hitting like, it really do work. Like, put the algorithm on my side, help your boy out. You feel me? I got more videos on the way, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.